Hey, Grand Rising, everyone. Grand Rising. Black motherfucking power. Power to the motherfucking people, man. Hopefully everybody good, man. Grand Rising. Shout out to my brother Live and Learn, man. We're gonna start this off like we always do. Shouting out to sponsors and playing some music, man. Hopefully everybody good, man. Let's go. Shout out my brother Live and Learn in the chat. I see you, brother. Let's go. What I want to play. You know how we started off. Cancel that. Over the head, find my nigga Dang. Let's go. Everybody good on this Monday. We at the pool hall getting it in, man. Let's go, man. Hey, shout out my brother, the Enemy's Public. I see you out there, Enemy's Public. Grand Rising. Much love to you.
Class in session. So it's time for you to get the notes. The quickest way to sell your soul is when you niggas vote. This shit I'm kicking is forbidden, better listen, bro. A politician preaching love is the biggest joke. See what they do is use this shit as a tool. Got us focused on these fools and putting shit in our food. Fighting to free your mind is kinda hollow but true. The system make you a zombie if you follow the rules. So we rebel, but not too many live it to tell. Till they find the cheat code using digital scales. Paradise is aborted when the mission is failed. Heaven and hell collide like prison and jail. And you don't need religion just to say you awake. You even dumber than you look, you think you came from an ape. Religion needs science, science need religion. One tell a story and the other paint the picture. But listen, nigga, if you dig a little deeper, you can find that little rabbit in the mother of the reaper. I'm the best for a reason. There's a message in the speaker when the cosmos talking. That's a blessing from the ether. One day I met the devil for real and made a deal with him. Told him all I want is the money and kept it real with him. Came in the form of a thought I couldn't build with him. Shit I was selling the fiends was really killing them. Your gun bars ain't much if your gat don't shoot. I'm strapped and bulletproof like the Batman suit. All it takes is one snap to have my enemies killed. The laws in space and time, I could bend them at will. Yeah, I'm in the world that some of y'all have not seen. And living on the page that some of y'all cannot read. And right now they probably calling me cheap. Cause I decided it's enough and now I finally speak. Tell you the truth, I don't trust people who cheat. It's deeper than having sex, you give birth to deceit. If you see where this is going, this is true as can be. If you lie to the ones you love, then you do it to me.
Grand Rising, much love and respect to you.
The cold word is rainy night. Niggas get wet outside, but ain't no rain in sight. They wonder where this come from. Ascension when it's all done. No reason to believe in a God. When you become one, you understand. You could get it the same. Niggas will double cross you if you get them the fame. My soul ain't for sale just to get in the game. It's dangerous, homie, just remember the name.
Part 2, man, part 2.
For over 700 years, and I carried the European taught the Europeans the children coming back.
They just wanna keep us asleep. I know this shit suck, but when the fuck when niggas wake up, I know this shit tough. Every other step you take, you get your foot stuck. Cause they go and show you the fly with some niggas pushed up. Religion is a part of the system, my nigga, listen. If you ain't got control of your soul, then you's a victim. The Pope all over the net with politicians. The same politicians who sleeping with little children. Time to make them pay for what they did to the youth. But freedom of speech is nothing when they censoring truth. You ain't gotta show shit when you live in the proof. Giving support to your oppressors, man, you niggas is goofs. Time to fight fire with fire, get on some nigga shit. Time to get back what they stole, all of our innocence. Some people hate the way that I talk, this shit be spicy. But say a bunch of shit that ain't true, it isn't likely. They try to say your vision ain't true, but with your sight see the best way to tear you apart is through your psyche. I give it to you real, what you need me to say. Ask the world leaders about the hope they secretly take.
And me, I trust, I got you, brother.
Keep us legally slaves.
I know you modded up, so I know who you are, man.
break. If you think that I'm just talking it, bitch, you lost. It's a war going on like rich versus poor. The rich keep getting rich while your broke ass starve. Feeding you little pennies at that punk ass job. Thinking cause you get it in tax, you need that income. Really, I'm just stating the facts cause niggas been dumb. Your emotions are controlled by a system. Cause when I make a song full of hate, niggas listen. When I make a song about love, niggas skip it. They both from the soul, so really ain't nothing different. Today you gotta give it a fight to make the hate stop. Niggas on that ignorant shit gon' get a face shot. Believe what you wanna believe. A lot of niggas snakes, only going off of belief. A lot of shit is fake with 2 cans blazing. I'm ready for damnation. So tell a slave master I'm burning the plantation. You fuck niggas like to throw pain but can't take it. So all during war these flames remain sacred. Barrel to the root of your tongue, you niggas tasteless. Lights flying over your head, it ain't a spaceship. The reason why we fully equipped was information. It led us on the path that got us out of the matrix. Unity is power beyond, we should embrace it. But you could never bathe in the truth when you were racist. Speeding off what you was taught, then the brakes slip. Then you see it's nothing you thought. That shit is dangerous.
Love, respect my sister Sharon
Walker.
That
shit was aimless. It's kinda like a video game. It took stages.
Hopefully everything
just
good
make
with
sure
all y'all.
these lanes remain nameless.
The link's in the chat. Anybody can join any topic. Anybody can join any topic. Going over here to my nigga.
Getting money, what you call it? Bank got a flow, no rap, no faucet. Mama told me always get my fruit from the market. Empire mind state, roots from the garden. Motherfucker, why lie to a lame? No, the presence.
California breeze, Colorado weed. Meditate on a daily. Don't focus on
this is what I'm about right here. Network. They call me the network general. OG Philly. What's good, everybody?
Class in session. So it's time for you to get the know.
Namaste.
The quickest way to sell your soul
man.
is when you niggas vote. This shit I'm kicking is forbidden, better listen, bro. A politician preaching love is the biggest joke. See what they do is use the shit as a tool. Got us focused.
I thank y'all for y'all support, good brothers. I thank each and every one of y'all for y'all support, man.
If that's how you feel, then that's how you feel. I know how I feel. It's all about your timing and your... Yeah. Yeah.
Radio.
All I have in this world is my balls.
All I have in this world is my balls.
Radio.
My words.
Radio. Turn up your speakers. Niggas, they was hating on me, but wanna feature. I don't fuck with none of y'all. I think y'all all lame. Your panel and your channel suck. That shit small change, doper than some fitting on. This for the music, that's why my shit ahead of y'all. I read the blueprint, these bitches hit the thought spot. She took her panties off, make this shit make sense. We run the marathon, we gon' play some R&B. And you know you getting rap, send it to the show. We gon' play it, even if it's whack. If you really feel a nigga trash, leave it in the chat.
Feel well, I minded
put
you
the
up,
phone
man.
down,
Welcome
leave
to
it
the
where
Mind
it's
Squad,
at.
feel
Come
well.
and get familiar with niggas that be really up.
Welcome to
Niggas
the
drop
Mind Squad,
bombs and got bars that be killing ya. This shit is dangerous.
All well
Man,
with me and
y'all
the family,
already
Sharon
know.
Walker.
You're now tuned
All
in to
well.
DVD radio.
Me and the family. Hopefully all of y'all good, man. That's what we're about right here. Networking with the people. You're now listening to DVD radio. Let's go.
Radio.
Dangerous.
When they see us in the building, they gon' hate on it. With that type of energy, I gotta stay away from it. You mad how we move, but you frontin' like it's cool. The better question is, nigga, who the fuck is you?
Let's go. Part 3, let's go. My nigga,
It's so easy to become a podcaster with Rivers.
Get rid of that commercial. Let's go, man.
Shit getting out of control, I mean we been there. Hate, they disguise it as love, we call it sincere. They took us to a place where ain't none of this shit clear, and we just look stupid, wondering how we get here. This government got us in chains cause they don't love us. They got us separated by gangs over some colors. What hurts more is we keep trusting these motherfuckers and putting bullshit that they say over each other. It's a bad world. Many cry in this sad world. A
It's all good,
unicorn
man.
is compared
It's all
to
good,
a black girl or any child. When you mix it, making life swirl. Gems meet a diamond and dance to make the ice swirl. Nigga, don't waste your time trying to hate on me. If you can't deal with your pride, then stay away from me. I don't fuck with none of that dumb shit. You heard that? Don't believe we live on a globe, nigga. The earth flat. First you gotta love yourself, then take the earth back. Find what's really important and make it worth that. Too much time in your hands lead to a dirt nap, but niggas don't keep the same energy to exert
Any
that.
topic, man. Link is pinned. Anybody can come up, man. The link is
What kind
pinned.
of social or
Any
political
topic.
system is it when a black man has no voice in court, has nothing on his side other than what the white man chooses to give him? My brothers and sisters, we have to put a stop to this, and it will never be stopped until we stop it ourselves.
Everybody sub up to everybody's channel, man. That's how we
None
grow.
of that'll matter when in life you're trying to
Everybody sub up
climb
to
and a
everybody's
nigga
channel.
pull a ladder, believing in the myth when reality is shattered. The lies never end unless you serve it on a platter.
America.
Made you a slave, then call you monster. Erase everything that we paved and say we conquered. Willie lynching is a system that really harmed us. It raped women, left children without their fathers. America, land of the free, home of the great. America, cage of the beast, home of a snake. But the fight don't stop when you gone. This shit a marathon. Everything they touched in this world, they made it terraform. The best piece of advice, stay about these pigs sight. Fuck what goes on in the street. Nigga, just live life. You only get one of those, nigga. Don't play with that. Trying to dance away in the dark and never make it back. We got a lot of loving to do. Shit is getting worse. Hate run deep in these roots. It's like the shit is cursed. Murder everything you can name. The world gone berserk. Pedophilia real as fuck. It's even in the church music. We've been flaming it. No, it ain't no game with it. Just know I put my soul on the beat. When you banging it, this is for the shit that I see and won't play with it. Hood politics part 3. My name dangerous.
They attack the victim, and then the criminal who attacked the victim accuses the victim of attacking him. This is American justice. This is American democracy. And those of you who are familiar with it know that in America, democracy is hypocrisy. Now, if I'm wrong, put me in jail. But if you can't prove that a democracy is
It's not hypocrisy, then don't put your hands on me. Let's go, man. The network, man. We rocking the network. They call me the network general. OG Philly. Let's go.
This that Nickelodeon, Mary Jane and opium, fresh from the FedEx. Yes, we got a load of them. Yeah, tear this shit down like depression. The moral of the story is you get the lesson. I'm colder than the weather in Nova Scotia. The flow is colder, turn down. You just like the lame dude. Get the shoulder, have these niggas swinging that Chris Rock when I pitch a boulder. My intentions was ill will.
You cry.
When I rap, get a pill feel. I can meditate and stay connected to the earth like a mill drill. They taught you to lie to your kids with Santa. I verse in the AI now, ain't got the answer. Don't kill yourself trying to be me with the tanner. My eagle love getting blown like the blammer. I'm biased to the low comprehension, cause people claim woke to get a mention.
You cry.
And we don't wanna hear that. Keep that over there. Gotta do better.
Hey,
That's
shout
if you
out my
know
brother,
better.
old dude. What's good, old dude?
But I don't wanna bore y'all.
Grand Rising,
So,
beautiful people.
back to regular schedule show
Grand
programming.
Rising,
Executive
beautiful
sessions. Welcome to the upper echelon of Megatrons. And it's dangerous.
Laugh now, cry later. Can that fly shit you talk manifest when you falling from a skyscraper? A headshot could be a mind changer. I'm just a nigga that could hustle the hustle, getting my side paper. You know it's over when the non-sprayer. Oh, we robbing everything that you got. We operate as personality, just like your chain. It got faker, but the bullets like the ice in your drink. They shot chasers, too much talking. You going in places these cops take us. Prison is a mental design for time chambers. Procrastination is a disease for time takers. When it's war, they could never be law for line makers. Suck ahead, be stupid and cross and die. Player got the 4/5, waving you down like hi hater. When your soul leave earth, you could let the sky take it, cause you thought shit was sweet. Laugh now, cry later.
Man, y'all know what it is, man. It's getting scary for you niggas out here, man. Know y'all feeling the pressure. This network shit, this shit real, man. Ain't nothing but real shit over here, nigga. Chris Cyphers just gave y'all a dome shot. Dangerous just put you niggas in a body bag. And now I'm about to bury you niggas, man.
Hey, shout out my brother Jordan. I see you out there, Jordan. Grand Rising.
We gon' have to body him then. Yeah, these niggas done. We gon' have your whole crew on the run. This ain't a game. You niggas lame. Come and catch this flame. We ain't built the same. You niggas just like the cap of fame. The 40'll make your soul glow. Silencer on the end of the barrel where the smoke blow. I need a heat check. Lily from the logo. Smoke inside. You can smell my mojo. Fucking with Drake Cobbs, that's a no-no. This that big three, Boss Brown and D-Wade. Looking to let the heat spray. We pull up to your block like it's D-Day. We ain't playing, nigga, this ain't EA. We like wolves when the niggas see prey. And move like Neo when the niggas see strays. I Tyreek kill the competition. Chuck the deuces, nigga, on the replay. Didn't cheat, I'm moving past you, nigga. I chuck the deuces on the replay. But y'all know what it is, man. Chris Cyphers, Dangerous, Trey Cobbs, man. This network shit ain't nothing but real shit over here, man. Nothing but real. You already know. Y'all knowing how we get down, Joe. Network, nigga. Network forever, nigga.
But say what you want about America, land of the free, home of the brave. We got some dumbass motherfuckers floating around this country. Dumbass motherfuckers. Yeah. Now, obviously, that doesn't include this audience. I understand that. You seem intelligent and perceptive, but the rest of them dumber than a second coat of paint. And this ain't just ranting and raving. This ain't just blowing off steam. I got a little evidence.
I was brought up in that Tupac generation. You know, that free lunch and that welfare system. Broken homes equal shattered dreams. Paper food stamps and that government chills. The struggle nowadays a little different thing. And I feel waking up my people's my only responsibility. As for the rest, they can live life blind, caught up in the metaverse with Oculus over their eyes. And just like that, they done lost their mind. But it ain't their fault, it's all done by design. Got caught in the wrong place, at the right time. But don't give up faith, cause you will be fine. The most valued resource on the planet is real estate in a man's mind. And I hope you understand that. It's all fact. No conspiracy, I live my life in reality and most just live in make-believe.
It just seems to me, that only a really low IQ population could have taken this beautiful continent this magnificent American landscape that we inherited. Well, actually, we stole it from the Mexicans and the Indians, but hey, it was nice when we stole it. It looked pretty good. It was pristine. Paradise. Have you seen it lately? Have you taken a good look at it lately? It's fucking embarrassing. Only a nation of unenlightened half-wits could have taken this beautiful place and turned it into what it is today, a shopping mall. A big fucking shopping mall. You know that? That's all you got. That's all you've got here, folks. Mile after mile of mall after mall. Many, many malls. Major malls and mini malls. They put the mini malls in between the major malls. And in between the mini malls, they put the mini marts. And in between the mini marts, you got the car lots, gas stations, muffler shops, laundromats, cheap hotels, fast food joints, strip clubs, and dirty bookstores. America the Beautiful, one big transcontinental commercial cesspool. How do the people feel about all this? How do the people feel about living in a coast-to-coast shopping mall? Well, they think it's just fucking dandy.
Shout out my brother, the Enemy's Public. Hopefully everybody good, man. Hopefully everybody good. We going over here to my nigga Juice. Bring him back.
In the building. Welcome everybody. This is just an indigenous thing. Studious, I'm an info for info. I make what's complex look simple. To reclaim my birthright, my MO. My blood ties to the land, my credentials. Turtle Island, Niji, my kinfo. The vibration on this frequency I live for. We get sick, we don't go to hospitals. We heal ourselves with herbs and crystals. Mother Nature speaks, my soul gets tickled. We already equipped with the essentials. No Similac for my little. All my babies get the milk from mama's nipples. Raising rebels to create ripples in the system. It's not liberal. We teach the youth to go to source for they vittles. Be the B, don't be the man in the middle. That's a third party, a fifth whip. They tell you saving a little is a big deal. Wanna trick the wizard with his own spell? Learn to conjure, then you'll pierce the veil. That's his story, I didn't write that. It's my birthright, I want my life back. Was on the wrong path, now I'm on the right track. Was in the dark, now I'm in the light, fam. My skin's divine, I love this melanin. Did you know? My DNA divine, liquid gold, I'm rich. Did you know? Did you know you're indigenous? Did you know? Put your right hand up, now make a fist. Did you know? Did you know? Did you know you're indigenous? Did you know? Put your right hand up, now make a fist. Did you know? Did you know? Did you know you're indigenous? Did you know? Put your right hand. Started training my abilities. I'm not a storm, baby. Let
Still
me
no
be your
sound?
peace, your protector. The
Put a
enemy
one in
runs
the chat if
retreat.
y'all can hear the
Shout out to
one in
Sophia,
the
born
chat
to
if
be
y'all
a
can hear the
steward.
music.
Bobby Hemmett and Malachi Z. York.
Live and learn,
Rod
what's good?
Hayes, Mama Rubber, Interstellar. Dane Calloway, Billy Carson, Young Elder. With my light codes, I'm in fight mode. For the next generation, we gon' right wrong. Get off the merry-go, don't repeat the cycle. You in the dark cause you forgot to cut your lights on. With the lights on, like Tupac, all eyes on. The usurper, trying to take my throne. I urge karma to drown you in a typhoon. An open book, you see what page I'm on. My skin's divine, I love this melanin. Did you know? My DNA divine, liquid gold, I'm rich. Did you know? Did you know? Did you know you're indigenous? Did you know? Put your right hand up, now make a fist. Did you know? Did you know? Did you know you're indigenous? Did you know? Put your right hand up, now make a fist. Did you know? Did you know? Did you know you're indigenous? Did you know? Put your right hand up, now make a fist. Believing I'm a U.S. citizen is propaganda. Had to call a brother true to correct my status. We own churches, not LLCs, they can't tax us. The government and central banking, it's all collapsing. Instead of chasing bread, we run on the bank. They'll become insolvent, we bankrupt the bank. Consumers exercising power makes them afraid. The GOV works for us, we the people, man. The Iroquois Constitution is supreme law. First Babylon, now it's England and Rome's turn to fall. Put the Pope on notice, this discovery doctor is false. At critical mass, Mother Nature gets restored. A green lantern lights my path, not a torch. At the fork in the road, you gotta choose a course. Light codes or dark secrets, what do you endorse? Me, I make you Darth Vader feel the force. Yeah, I pray this resonates with your spirit.
Shout out my
This is
brother
meant for
Keith
everyone, not
Cortez.
just
I
the
see you, Keith
esoteric.
Cortez. Much love and respect to you and the family. And Republic, thank you for the ones, man. King Genocide, what's good, man?
My DNA divine liquid
Links in the chat, everybody come up.
Did you know you're indigenous? Put your right hand up, now make a fist. Did you know you're indigenous? Put your right hand up, now make a fist. Did you know you're indigenous? Put your right hand up, now make a fist.
Never ever sue the driver who crashed into.
It's kind of like the sun coming over a
Over here to my nigga Sanchez next, man. Flat motherfucking power to the flat power family, man. My nigga Sanchez. Whole world on some bullshit.
Yo. Once again from the soul. This is my notebook. Let me rip you a page that'll make you sit back and witness the plague. Got kids pitching grenades, missing the days. Guess you can't be a star sitting in the shade. And at times, life will make you sicker than AIDS. Twisting the haze, laid out wishing you prayed. Working hard, no difference is made. In a world that'll kill you and spit in your grave. The best thing a parent can say to a child, success is no restriction for age. Or we might be another nigga twisting some braids in the penitentiary, spending some days. Bad choices, plus you know how niggas persuade. Them snakes got venomous ways. And the worst thing to a man is feeling betrayed. Head above water, still get hit with a wave. Still think of my queen, get hit with a daze. Still treat us no different than slaves. This world will take hearts and fill them with rage. Water seeds with hate and make them sit in a cage.
I hear that, King Genocide. Get that money, man. Everybody sub up to everybody. That's how our channel grow, man. Gonna play a couple more songs, then we're gonna open up. Make sure y'all sub up to the enemy public, old dude, everybody channel.
Shit ain't
man.
no different today. You know I can give up what your ministers say. I won't forget the past to remember the faith. As society takes souls and send them astray. Then it's the hate you got trapped deep in your heart. So in these times I fall back deep in the arts. Hidden colors, got a nigga seeking the arc. Sipping tea, watching devils pull people apart. I remember an old saying, read what you sow. On your journey, stay humble and teach what you know. And this flow ain't the shit you see at the store. It's more like the damn killer that you greet at the door. Third eye be the seat of your soul. Such a beautiful earth these demons control. Gonna make shit better if I can. Cause all over the world my empire stand. On some bullshit. World on some bullshit. On some bullshit. World on some bullshit. On some bullshit.
Shout out my brother Haru. What's good, Haru?
World on some
bullshit. Much love and respect to you and the family, Haru. Let's go back over here, right here.
Hi, my name is Tami, and
get rid of that commercial, man. Hopefully everybody's doing good. Let's go.
Nobody's bad as me, nobody's bad as me. More guns the merrier, more guns the merrier. Nobody's bad as me, nobody's bad as me. Front if you dare and I'll change your whole anatomy. For real.
Dre, Cyphers, yo. Moonwalk on peons, peon every member of your recon, and you never see them come back like a respawn. The finest from the earth, not looking my age. Put a diamond in the air, then I diamond dollars paid. Bitch, I'm no lame, I don't act. North Stage, who let the dog out? Got more bars than your cage. Newsflash, I get more head than do-rags. Flow so good it could never be too bad. I'm the same dude exposing the lies from newscasts. His story is a story, and I conclude that. Fair warning for all them niggas that's after me. Have docs touching up your face, Grey's Anatomy. Bottom of the ninth, and I'm still thinking playoff. Drake calls, we make these niggas day job stay odd. I'm a big threat to this new cancer. My rage off the mood scanner. I stay green, don't call it Bruce Banner.
Nobody's bad as me. Nobody's bad as me. More guns to Maria. More guns to Maria. Nobody's bad as me. Nobody's bad as me. Front if you're there and I'll change your whole anatomy. Yeah. Dollar bill. Yeah. Front if you're there and I'll change your whole anatomy. Yeah, once the message is sent, extinction level event, you gon' see your demons when you make it in sin. Out here getting money, and nigga, I ain't leaving the sin. The rap god, I make you niggas repent for spitting that bullshit. The barrel long like a pool stick. You gotta pull your tool quick, then it's click, boom. I keep the metal like I'm Dr. Doom. I've been a problem since I came out the womb. The 40 cal will clear the room. Me and Chris Cyphers will be to see you soon. This is that flame underneath the spoon. I told you this shit automatic. While the street scholars understand them, and the corporations holding rap for ransom. I'm walking in them.
Mic check, mic check, mic check, mic check. Put a 1 in the chat if y'all can hear me. Put a 1 in the chat if y'all can hear me, man. Grand rising power to the motherfucking people, man. Let me see some ones. Put a 1 in the chat if y'all can hear me.
Offices like Brian Pillman, the loose cannon. Overall, this 99 club, that's all matting. You ain't killing nothing, that's all capping. Don't come around here with your rhyme slacking. When I pick up the mic, you know what happens.
Pillman's press conference, and we're really gonna find out what all you yes men, what all you obsequious lapdogs that are telling Monsoon and Dylan what they want to hear when they want to hear it. Well, ladies and gentlemen, loose cannons here.
And DDT is gonna make you feel the best!
Thank y'all for the ones, man. Thank y'all for the ones. I'm almost finished. Gonna play a couple more songs, and we're gonna get it started, man. My nigga Sanchez, Rampage.
I'm just giving you my soul and heart. Never give you niggas my seat. Rosa Parks. We control the dark, nigga, don't provoke the sharks. We control the dark, nigga, don't provoke the sharks.
Hey, Keith Lamont, you might have to close out your YouTube and come back in, because everybody else saying they can hear me. But you, Keith Lamont, go out of YouTube and come back in. Appreciate you, brother.
What you hear are the waves that something Noah's Ark. Throwing salt, you in the game but don't know your part. This come with no strings attached like a broken heart. It come with no strings attached like a broken heart. A lot of rappers ain't telling the truth. You ask me, they punishment should be death in the booth. You ask me, they punishment should be death in the booth. Tech to the roof, silent killer dressed in a suit. Far as rappers, I only got respect for a few. How you a black leader but you get your check from a Jew? I do me, you do what other niggas tell you to do. I do me, you do what other niggas tell you to do. And
I'm sick like hot. Probably can't hear me over the music, but it's all good.
The truth, I put your neck in the noose. It's no debate, just real shit you can never dispute. It's no debate, just real shit you can never dispute. We infiltrate in the rap game, applying force, shine a light, set fire to a dying torch. They stuff animals compared to an iron horse. Stuffed animals compared to an iron horse. I'm on the path, no deviation. In the Rego with 3 Jamaicans. I burn grass for alleviation. Cause life's shorter than abbreviations. Life's shorter than abbreviations. Young prophet, engineer with the art. I kick knowledge through the ear to the heart. I kick knowledge through the ear to the heart, then I rip them apart and disappear in the dark. This make me feel like back in the days, immaculate ways. See my pain like the back of a slave. See my pain like the back of a slave. If hip-hop is dead, this is Lazarus' grave. The load heavy, had to carry my cross. Drown myself in liquor, let it stagger my walk. Drown myself in liquor, let it stagger my walk. Then wake up the next day trying to establish my thoughts. This a rhythm for the rejects. This is all game, no recess. Just a target and a reflex. Swisher dumpers and D-Tech. 763 parabellum for your defense. You already know the team I'm on. We up in this bitch smelling like weed cologne. They shook, they like Cleo. Ring my palms. They shook, they like Cleo. Ring my palms. Listen, homie, I'm a renegade. Where I'm from, the gun's longer than the interstate. Niggas hungry, don't end up on a dinner plate. Niggas hungry, don't end up on a dinner plate. Twisting weed in the Bible page. My lyrics hit your chest like a rifle blaze. Test the waters, get hit by a tidal wave. Test the waters, get hit by a tidal wave. Mad villain, beat 'em like bad children. See through niggas like glass ceilings. See through niggas like glass ceilings. They wait when your ass slipping in, caps peeling. Never slipping, I'm peeping they activity. When I react as a fact, I blast instantly. Now who the fuck tryna be black history? Now who the fuck tryna be black history? Just another cantation from the plantation, from yours truly to the whole damn nation. I'm running out of goddamn patience. My rhyme book's a warpad.
Hopefully everybody good today, man. The links in the chat is any topic, man. If not, I got a couple of videos to review. Whoa.
My husband used to ejaculate.
Introducing FanDuel Picks, the easiest way to get in on the action. Pick your favorite players and predict more or less for a chance to win up to 1,000 times your money. New customers.
Outside in, inside out. Outside in, inside out.
Outside in, inside out.
Yeah.
Outside in, inside out.
You know we're gonna take this shit back, right?
Outside in, inside out.
Merc Heights, I see you.
Outside in, inside out.
Outside in, inside out.
Republican, Democrat, Democrat, Republican, all of them niggas hustling, so it ain't no trusting them. You've been voting all your life and still suffering. Student loans, daycare fees, sisters be juggling. Divided by the powers, pausing's got us perishing. Got you niggas walking around thinking y'all Americans. Obama got you fooled, you thinking he the Messiah, when the truth is, all of these presidents barbarians. Life short, but you trying to get your paper tall. All I'm doing is revealing lies they say to y'all. Back in the day, I would probably put that K to y'all. Now I'm saving y'all, and plus I'm chilling with baby doll. Maybe y'all will understand sooner or later, before they depopulators and the oceans turn to vapors. Got me ready to blaze up like every night I'm burning herb. Trapped inside this matrix, thinking how they done turned this world outside in, inside out.
Damn, they done turned this world
outside in, inside out.
Real.
Outside in, inside out.
You know I'm telling the truth.
Outside in, inside out.
Outside in, inside out.
Some real revolutionaries, we don't fold. I'm in the crib watching Malcolm playing Neo Soul. They getting killed for jackets and buried for sneakers. I done came across some of the scariest creatures. For real, a lot of these dudes I don't care for. On Facebook posting pics of kids they don't care for.
Thank you, my brother. Chill, Will. Appreciate
settling
your
like
support,
the Pilgrims.
man.
Hard living, and
Appreciate
the prison's
that,
a
man.
large system. POs on the same team as state prosecutors. Free your mind, it ain't a choice, you gotta
We the
do
only
it. 'Cause
Americans.
the judge
Big
and the
facts,
goddamn lawyers be barbecuing.
big facts.
According
We
to
the
this
only
constitution, you not a human. Freedom thrown away by plea deals they take. Rap beefs is fake. Meek Mills and Drake got me on Mary J. Every night I'm burning herb, looking at all this hate, thinking how we done turned this world outside in, inside out.
Outside in, inside out.
Outside in, inside out.
For real, shit is terrible.
Outside in, inside out.
Outside in, inside out.
Outside in, inside out.
Outside in, inside out.
Take a trip to Egypt to go and view the monuments and watch them ask you who built them. Now that's common sense. Ask me, marching to DC is some funny shit. Making demands to the people you spend your money with. You lack consciousness. I'm trying to get your head right. On this road to success, you gotta run red lights. My middle finger was replaced with a fist when I found out
My
the
brother
matrix
Hurricane,
exists.
what's good,
Anyway,
Hurricane Grand Rising,
what's a
brother?
middle finger that's waved in
Much
the
love and
wind
respect
versus
to you
the
and the
unity
family,
of a
Hurricane.
fist and a nation of men? Lies on the news, pausing in the food y'all eat. The White House just a house, the power's on Wall Street. Niggas thinking Jordan, sisters thinking
Links in the chat.
abortion. Man, this
Anybody
shit is
can
sad
join,
like
man.
notes from an organ.
Any
Got me
topic.
smoking my portion. Every night I'm burning herb, all this pain I'm absorbing.
I got the
Thinking how
video
they
in the
interpret this
public.
world
I got it.
outside in, inside out.
I got it, brother.
Outside in, inside out.
Outside
I'm
in,
gonna save it to my
inside
watch
out.
later list. I'll get to it in a minute, brother.
Outside in,
Hopefully
inside
everybody
out.
good, man. Quick tap in, man. Quick tap in,
Outside
man.
in, inside out.
Any topic.
Outside in, inside out.
Any topic.
Outside in, inside out.
Outside in, inside out.
Outside in, inside out.
I don't even be watching the news.
Outside in, inside out.
The link's in the top
Outside
chat.
in,
Any topic,
inside
man.
out.
I'm gonna do some promo in a minute. Shout out to everybody, man. Let's do some promo, man. Let's do some quick promo. Hopefully everybody good, man. Hopefully everybody good on this Monday afternoon. Hopefully everybody good, man. Let's do a little promo, man. Let's see. Let's do a little promo, man. Give me 1 second. Hopefully everybody good, man. We're gonna do some promo real quick. Then we're gonna start the show, man. Get y'all a copy of Fire, man.
Crazy.
Get y'all a copy of Fire, man.
I'm back.
Con?
Sapphire struggles to deal with her husband's alleged betrayal and coming to terms with Korn being alive after thinking he was deceased. Devante tries to keep a level head while dealing with family issues and unexpected disloyalty. Memories of Dre enters Devante's life in a
Get y'all a copy of Fire, man. 1 and 2, man. Get y'all a copy of Fire, man. 1 and 2. Get y'all a copy of Fire, 1 and 2, man.
Fire Part 2, the finale.
Hopefully everybody good, man.
I don't know how I got here.
Mama's love.
I
What's
just
good,
know
Mama's
I'm
love?
back. Just when I thought things were already crazy, it gets worse.
I'm back.
Con?
Sapphire struggles to deal with her husband's alleged betrayal and coming to terms with Korn being alive after thinking he was deceased. Devante tries to keep a level head while
DG
dealing
was
with
good.
family issues and unexpected
DG was
disloyalty.
good.
Memories of Dre enters Devante's life in a way that he would have never imagined.
Fire Part
Get
2,
y'all a copy of
the
Fire
finale.
1 and 2, man. Get y'all a copy of Fire 1 and 2. Hopefully everybody good, man.
I don't know.
Hopefully everybody good, man.
Exercising my right to Young Karen tried to use her First Amendment rights in another country and ended up learning a big lesson.
Excuse me, gentlemen. I hate to interrupt, but
No, I know recording out here. This is private property.
no recording out here. Sir, I'm exercising.
Hopefully everybody good, man. Quick little tap in, man. Doing our promo now, man. Get y'all a copy of Fire, man. The link's in the chat. Any topic. Any topic, man. Anybody could join. We're about networking and promoting over here, man. Let me do this promo right here, man. Like I said, we're trying to encourage people to get back into farming, man. Get back into farming, man. Abundancy farming and mothers and families, growing legacy, unified and self-sufficient. At Abundantly Farming Mothers and Families, we nurture the next generation of building through nature, farming, and community, sowing the seeds of abundance and togetherness. Join our movement to grow foods, family, and future. Together we build a legacy that lasts generations. This is how you can contact, the abundantly farming mothers and families, man. We're about networking and promoting over here. If you got something you want me to promote, email me, text you, text me, call me. Like I said, over here, we're about networking, man. If you want to get into farming, we have a farming group that meets every Sunday. We help people get their farming license. We help them get the resources that they need to start farming. So if you're into farming and you want to get into farming, man, email me, contact me, text me, call me, man. We're about networking over here, man. We're about networking over here. Let me go to my next one right here real quick. Hopefully everybody good, man. Power to the motherfucking people. Get y'all BAP gear, man. Delineation gear, man. Get y'all delineation gear. My nigga bigger Aboriginal power. My nigga big Aboriginal power. We got t-shirts, we got mugs, we got scullies, we got sweatsuits, we got shirts, man. And the list is growing more and more every day. Get with my brother Big Aboriginal Power on delineation gear, man. You know, got anything you want me to promote? Email me, man. Email me. We got Big Aboriginal Power delineation gear, man. We delineation from all other people, man. You got something you want me to promote? Email me, call me, text me. Any topic, man. Anybody can join. Let me go back to my emails real quick. See what this is right here. Abundantly Farming Mothers. Find my brother Prophet Levi. Prophet Levi gear, man. Y'all bibblers, get y'all bibblers, man. Get y'all bibblers, man. Give me 1 second. Hopefully everybody good, man. Trying to find some more of my promos I gotta promote. Trying to find some more of my promos I gotta promote. The link's in the chat, man. Anybody can join, man. Anybody can join, man. Any topic. Any topic, man. Let me do this real quick. Get y'all bibblers, man. Get y'all bibblers, man. Bibbler gang, man. Get y'all bibblers, man. My nigga Prophet Levi, man. At Gmail. Prophet Levi2 at gmail.com, man. Get y'all bibblers, man. I got mine, man. Like I said, over here, we're about networking and promoting. If there's any products I'm promoting, I'm backing with my own money. Meaning I'm the customer service, the in-between man. So y'all get y'all gear, man. Get y'all gear, man. Get y'all bibblers, man. Prophet Levi at gmail.com. Get y'all gear, man. Give me 1 more second. I got a couple more things I gotta promote. I got a couple more things I gotta promote. Then we're gonna get on with the show, man. Hopefully everybody good, man. Any topic, man. Any topic y'all want me to talk about. Put it in the link, man. Put it in the chat. Any topic. Any topic. Let me find my next couple things I gotta promote. Then we're gonna get to the show, man. We're gonna get to the show, man. Hopefully everybody good. Quick tapping, man. Got my brother Bat clothing. I just gotta find a fire stick and my Hampton Solutions. And my sister right here. My sister right here, man. Let me get to my Zoom. Share my screen. Bam. Blended Healings, man. Like I said, we're about networking and promoting the House of Blessings, man. You know, got current events going from now to Christmas. You know what I mean? She got aromatherapy, different sprays, different fragrances. She got body moisturizer, shea butters, body soap, body wash from $12 to $20. We got aromatherapy, large and small sets, man. You know what I mean? The sister Blended Healing. One of the people that she doing promotion with is my brother Mouthpiece, man. You know what I mean? Any collabs. And if you interested in any other gear or items, here go the website where you can reach her, man. That's how you reach it. Contact us. Then they have 4 social media sites. She on YouTube, Blended Healing Realm, TikTok, Blended Healing, and Switch, Blended Healing. And that's our email right there, man. If you're interested in any of these products, man, contact the sister, man. We're about networking and promoting, man. So any of these items that you see, the body wash, the shea butters, the smell goods, the aromatherapies, you know what I mean? The soap, all natural products, man. Get with the sister Blended Healing, man. Get with the sister Blended Healing. Let's go to the next promo, man. I got 2 more to go, man. Hopefully everybody good, man. Hopefully everybody good. Got 2 more products to promote real quick. And we're going to get the show started, man. Here we go. Bring that up. I'll go with that one. Got 2 more items to promote real quick, man. 2 more items to promote. Where the hell did it go? All right, here we go. 2 more items to promote, man. Real quick. Hopefully everybody having a good day. Power to the motherfucking people, man. If you're tired of paying for cable, get y'all a Fire Stick, man.
Welcome to Bridge 3 TV, where simplicity starts and quality TV begins. In this ever-changing digital world, quality TV is just a step away. Minimizing bills for the things we want and the things that we need on a daily basis is something we all want. In order to save money and cut that cable bill, get an Amazon Fire Stick. Go to the app downloader and download the NetGo app. We offer a free 3-day trial and much more at a fraction of the cost for other streaming platforms. Use our free promo code to navigate our service and see if you would like it. Text 502-325-2921 for additional information and details. Enjoy your TV the way you want to.
One more time.
Welcome to Bridge 3 TV, where simplicity starts and quality TV begins. In this ever-changing digital world, quality TV is just a step away. Minimizing bills for the things we want and the things that we need on a daily basis is something we all want. In order to save money and cut that cable bill, get an Amazon Fire Stick. Go to the app downloader and download the NetGo app. We offer a free 3-day trial and much more at a fraction of the cost for other streaming platforms. Use our free promo code to navigate our service and see if you would like it. Text 502-325-2921 for additional information and details. Enjoy your TV the way you want to.
All right. Let's go. Got one more promo to go, then we could start the show, man. I got one more promo to go, then we can start the show. Let me close that out. Come on over here. Let's look for it real quick. Let's look for it real quick. There we go. Hampton Solutions, man. All right, give me a second. Let me share this. And we're going to get the show started, man. Hopefully everybody good, man. Hampton Solutions. While some people looking to AI for solutions, I'm looking to humans for solutions. I'm not looking to AI for solutions. So let's go, man.
Hampton's Electronics.
And Printing Solutions.
How can we help you get your business that quality?
That catches everyone's eye.
Let's say you're into health and wellness. Would you like labels for your products?
Or a beautician.
Or own a food service. Maybe you might be a chef.
From table banners to vertical banners to wall mount signs, Hampton's has a solution for you.
Specializing in business cards, flyers, pamphlets, booklets, soft or hard copy books, to vertical banners and table banners.
Also custom labels, copying, scanning, computer repair, and much more. Contact Hampton's today and set up a free consultation. Contact us at hamptonsolutions@outlook.com.
A solution awaits for you.
One more time, y'all. One more time.
Hampton's Electronics.
And Printing Solutions.
How can we help you get your business that quality?
That catches everyone's eye.
Let's say you're into health and wellness. Would you like labels for your products?
Or a beautician.
Or own a food service. Maybe you might be a chef.
From table banners to vertical banners to wall mount signs, Hampton's has a solution for you.
Specializing in business cards, flyers, pamphlets, booklets, soft or hard copy books, to vertical banners and table banners.
Also custom labels, copying, scanning, computer repair, and much more. Contact Hampton's today and set up a free consultation. Contact us at hamptonsolutions@outlook.com.
A solution awaits for you.
Man, shout out to everybody, man. Like I said, some people go on to AI for solutions. Over here, we're getting our solutions by other humans, man. I don't rock with AI like that. And I would suggest y'all don't rock with AI. They want us to basically depend on AI when we should be dependent on each other, man. Fuck AI, man. You know what I mean? Hopefully everybody good, man. Hopefully everybody good. The link's in the chat. Any topic. Since nobody hitting the link, I'm going to go to one of my watch later videos, man. And we're going to do some video reviews, man. The link's in the chat. Anybody can join any topic. Shout out my brother T. Cortez, man. Shout out my brother T. Cortez. And like I said, I just wanted to do a little promo. Do my promo real quick. Let me do this real quick. Zoom. Let me share this. Over here to my brother Enemies Public, John. Let's go, man. You got something you want me to promote?
First of all, we must internalize the flatulation of the matter by transmitting the effervescence of the Indonesian proximity in order to further segregate the crux of my venereal infection. If I may retain my language here for one moment, I'd like to continue intestinal tracts.
Yo, check the mic, 1, 2. This ain't no game.
This ain't no zoo. Just truth in the booth. Coming at you, clear the air, got something to do. Hold up, huh? Yeah. Everything you say sound
Pete
dumb.
Cortez,
No
appreciate
substance,
you. Much
just
love to you
crumb.
and the family
Whole
too,
track
brother.
full
I
of cap,
appreciate
that's a
that.
mumble with a drum. Yeah, mumble with a drum. You ain't talking about nothing, dude. You bluffing for the buzz. Every bar feel hollow like you rapping just because. Yeah, just because. I'm allergic to that nonsense. Bless me.
Alexis B.
Y'all had no message in
Black
your message, just an
motherfucking
echo
power.
in the
Much
booth,
love,
huh?
sis.
What you say? A whole
Appreciate
lot
your
of noise,
support.
but no wordplay. Who you fooling? You sound like a lecture with the class all snoozing. Brag about your life, but it's fiction in disguise. Every line you just frontin' a sorry verse, just full of lies. Yeah, a sorry verse, just full of lies. The king of confusion, contradiction on repeat. Try to be deep, but your lyrics barely weight above your feet. Said you all about the struggle while you lounging in the burbs, acting down in front of cameras while your people's to the curb. Bars weak when you speak, got no message underneath. The second grade emotional tirade, a corny mumble mouth geek. Mayday, and I still don't play. What a pitiful display. What you say? A whole lot of noise, but no wordplay. Who you fooling? You sound like a lecture with the class all snoozing. Brag about your life, but it's fiction in disguise. Every line you just frontin' a sorry verse, just full of lies. Yeah.
The links in the chat. Anybody can join, man.
Because a mind is a terrible thing to develop.
If not, I'm gonna go to video review.
To expose my colon once
Hey, shout out my brother Enemies Public, man. We're gonna do this video right here, man. Right here. Fair use, fair use.
Throw it as hard as you want.
Old
Go
dude,
on.
what's good, old
Watching
dude?
it zip
Appreciate
away.
you, brother. Like I said, we're about networking and promoting over here, man. Got something you want to promote? Email me.
Coming to light that the Biden administration,
We're going to start this video over, man. Powerful video right here, man.
CDC hid all of the deaths. Once someone got a COVID shot and died from it, they covered it up. Watch Senator Ron Johnson.
The committee's got now over 8 million pages of information. Just in the first tranche, by the way, what we discovered is that CDC, somebody in the federal health agencies, this interagency communication, hid the signal. They admitted there was a signal on myocarditis, and they hid it. Here's data, and I'd like to enter this sheet into the record. I've been publishing this chart for, since really early 2021, when I'm on, for example, talk radio shows, and they talk about this, they get deplatformed, or they were, because of all the censorship in the Biden administration. Here's the facts. The VAERS system that was touted in October of 2020, this great safety surveillance system on COVID, a few months later, when they didn't like the results, they started denigrating their own system. But VAERS shows that there have been 38,742 deaths reported on VAERS worldwide associated with the COVID vaccine. 38,742. 9,252 of those deaths occurred on the day of vaccination or within 1 or 2 days.
That's just the tip of the iceberg. And now more and more embalmers are coming forward to say what we've been covering here on the show for years, that they've seen these white fibrous clots in these cadavers in a way that they've never seen them before. A lot of new information coming to light. Will anyone be prosecuted? I mean, that's the big question at the end of the day. Thomas Havlin, retired Air Force, has really devoted his life in many ways now to getting the message out about these white fibrous clots and these embalmers. He's been doing incredible work around the world to bring this to light. And Thomas is back on the show with us today. Welcome back, Thomas. Great to see you.
Thanks, Clayton, for having me back. And we're talking again about these nasty white fibrous clots that embalmers all over the world have been seeing in their corpses for the last 4 or 5 years, ever since the COVID vaccines came out. And you're right, we had a couple of embalmers just come forward about 5 months ago and talk about it. And we'll be showing a video clip of that in just a minute. Before we go there, though, I'm encouraged that we're starting to slowly see the scientific community talk about problems with the COVID vaccines. A couple of weeks ago during Thanksgiving, that weekend, Dr. Vinay Prasad came out with an internal memo from the FDA saying that indeed the COVID shots have killed at least 10 healthy children. So they admitted that, the FDA did. And recently there was a couple of papers that came out in October that were kind of interesting, Clayton. And they're showing that people are coming forward, but there's still some cover-up going on. There was a paper done in October, peer-reviewed, came out of South Africa, lead author Dr. Risa Pretorius, and the title of the paper is Circulating Microclots Are Structurally Associated with Neutrophil Extracellular Traps, and their amounts are elevated in long COVID patients. I know that's a mouthful, but what it was a study, and they took a look at 88 patients. They had 38 people that they considered healthy individuals, and then they had 50 people that they said had long COVID. And they took a look at their microclotting levels. And, I've been tracking the microclotting along with these white fibrous clots. The first stage before you get the white fibrous clots is microclotting. So in this particular study out of South Africa, the 38 healthy individuals had an average number of microclots in their blood of 3,600 microclots per 1 milliliter of blood.
Jeez.
What was interesting is the long COVID patients, people that suffering from shortness of breath, tightness in their chest, unusual fatigue, brain fog, poor vision problems, all these long COVID effects, those and some more serious, they had an average, Clayton, of 71,000 microclots per milliliter of blood. So about 20 times that of the people that were not suffering from long COVID symptoms. However, what the paper failed to state, and what was found by epidemiologist Nicholas Holscher, who works with Peter McCullough, was in the back of that paper, there was a table S2, and it said that 83 of the 88 patients in that study were COVID vaccinated. So that was not identified in the front of the paper. So if people read the paper, didn't know that most of those people were vaccinated, they would have incorrectly assumed that all those 50 long COVID patients were suffering exclusively from the COVID virus, not from the COVID vaccine or some combination of it. So it's misleading, right?
What if those who were once called conspiracy theorists turned out to be right once again? A new study by Korean doctors claimed that COVID vaccines raise the risk of 6 cancers, including lung, breast, prostate. The researchers analyzed health records for more than 8.4 million adults between 2021 and 2023, and their findings were published in Biomarker Research, a respected scientific journal. Now, critics dismissed it, but the data raises concern that spike protein exposure may be tied to long-term health risks. And our friend of the show, Dr. Peter McCullough, has been aware of this since 2020, which is why he collaborated with the wellness company to create the ultimate spike detox, designed to help your body clear spike proteins, reduce inflammation, support heart health with natural ingredients like nattokinase, dandelion root, and bromelain. It's in your daily proactive defense from a man-made virus. So don't wait until symptoms strike or something unexpected happens. Experience the only formula approved and used by Dr. Peter McCullough, one of the top doctors who risked it all, by the way. So head over to twc.health/redacted. Use the code redacted to get 10% off plus free shipping. Again, that's twc.health/redacted. Use the code redacted to get 10% off. So get back to that pre-COVID feeling. Right, misleading, cover up, hiding this information. I mean, you heard Senator Ron Johnson there saying they hid this information. We had the signals. We knew that this was happening. We knew that these things were happening with these shots, and the FDA hid it. The CDC hid it. They hid these signals, whether it was myocarditis or otherwise. And what was your response to seeing like this hearing, and specifically talking about like the young children being affected by this? I mean, because to my mind, if you had even one of these deaths, this thing would have been stopped immediately. But the fact that you had so many and it was hidden, it was all intentional.
It was. In fact, I was at the hearing with Dr. Peter McCullough, Dr. Jordan Vaughn at that May 25 hearing in front of Senator Ron Johnson. I actually brought the clots with me and showed them to the audience as they were talking about that particular side effect of the white fibrous clots. So it was terrible. But in that same paper that out of South Africa, I actually discovered another flaw that they did. There were 4 people in that study who were unvaccinated, who were in the long COVID table, who were suffering from long COVID symptoms, which is kind of interesting in and of itself, right?
Right.
But the paper failed to identify which 4 people those were. They could have put an asterisk next to those people in the table and showed you what their microclotting levels were. I believe the authors left that out intentionally on purpose, Clayton, because my guess is that those 4 people in that table probably had the lowest microclotting levels, the unvaccinated 4. And that would show us a couple of things, right? It would show us that it's actually the COVID vaccines that are the main driver of these large number of microclots. And also that the table is probably incorrectly labeled, right? These long COVID patients are actually long vax patients. They've been injured by the vaccine, right? There was also another paper that came out in October, was interesting as well. This one was out of Israel, and they looked at 22 pregnant women. And of the 22, 16 had taken the COVID vaccines, a couple of jabs of Pfizer, and 11 of those 16, Clayton, had mRNA from the vaccine detected in both their blood and their placentas. Some with 25 days after they've taken their last shot, some 250 days after they've taken their last shot. So this is a clear case that now proves the CDC, FDA, Big Pharma was lying to us, right?
Black,
They
white,
said that
Indian,
the shot would stay in your deltoid muscle in your upper arm. Well, now you know it goes everywhere. It goes to the family jewels,
Black,
right?
white, Indian.
And we also know that they told us that that shot, the mRNA, would dissipate in 2 days to a week and leave your body. Well, now they're finding it in these patients 250 days after their last injection. But what was really shocking in that paper that came out of Israel is there were 6 women, Clayton, who were unvaccinated, and they found trace amounts of the mRNA vaccine in 3 of them.
How?
Shedding. My first suspicion was that their partner, their male partner that got them pregnant, was probably COVID vaccinated. So this is an indication of sheddings happening, right? And this is proof of it. They also looked at 4. Yeah, they looked at 4 males who had all been COVID vaccinated. All 4 of them had mRNA from the vaccine in their sperm.
So even if the woman refused to get a vaccine, she refused to get this thing, she ends up hooking up with a guy who's gotten it, she's still showing signs of this mRNA in her body now.
Correct. Now, they did say it was trace amount, so I'm assuming it was less than those women who had directly taken the vaccines, but it's still concerning, right? That any mRNA from the vaccine is getting into somebody who was unvaccinated, a pregnant woman.
I mean, that's why we've seen the rise of, like, I think these dating sites, right, where it's like people want to know, like, have you had the shot? Have you not had the shot? Like, they don't want this. And now there's scientific proof of this. That's crazy. Let's talk about the embalmers. So this is obviously something near and dear to your heart, something you've been watching, and we've been reporting with you here on the show going back years. So, if someone in the chat room's like, this isn't new news. Well, the sheer volume of new embalmers that have come out, because really at the beginning it was 1 or 2 of these embalmers being brave enough to come out and saying that they were seeing these white fibrous clots. But as you've been cataloging now, more and more are coming out and reporting on this.
Right. In fact, I got a lucky break about a week or so ago. I came across a YouTube video with 2 embalmers talking. They're both from Iowa, a Mr. Bob Sinnott and a Mr. Dana Goodell. And they do about a half-hour interview. And the last 10 minutes of that interview, they talk about their experience during COVID. And by the way, the name of the podcast is called Life, Death, and Everything in Between. So if people want to look for it on YouTube, they can find it. But we're going to go through and we're going to look at this video, and then we can talk about Mr. Dana Goodell, by the way, is actually a board member of the Iowa Funeral Directors Association. So he's very well respected in the community. So let's watch this video, and then we'll talk about it afterwards.
As far as embalming, how do I nicely put this? There has been a large occurrence of interesting clotting factors that embalmers have noticed, including myself. Some of them, things I saw were completely never seen before. I've consulted with other embalmers throughout the country, and we all had the same reaction.
I know during this time I called you because I had the same thing.
White fibrous clots, which is not normal clotting of the blood. Elastic-like, discolored. There's a study being done out of the United States by independent pathologists, and I'm going to be very interested to see their final conclusion on what they feel like this was caused from.
So, Thomas, that's independent confirmation from both Dana in the video and Bob that they and other embalmers they know are seeing these white fibrous clots. So this isn't just like one embalmer in the UK saying this, right?
Right. And if remember, last time I was on your program, I showed a video of I was a guest speaker at the Tennessee Funeral Directors Association, and I had video. We showed video of 18 of 28 embalmers in that room raising their hands, saying they're seeing the white fibrous clots. So you don't have to believe me. You don't even have to believe those Tennessee embalmers. Believe what Mr. Goodell and Mr. Sinnott are saying as well. We have multiple, independent confirmation now that these white fibrous clots do indeed exist from well-respected men in the community.
So in this, you brought a couple of these clips here. In this second clip here, what are we going to see that Dana tells the story of an individual? Can you explain that?
Yeah, he tells the story of a gentleman who died at home from supposedly COVID, what his wife said. And then the wife, the widow, asks if Dana has received the death certificate or not. He said, no, I haven't gotten it yet. But when it finally came back, the widow was upset because COVID was not listed as a cause of death on the death certificate, because she knew that she would be getting a free $7,500 from the government to help go toward the funeral expenses if COVID showed up on the death certificate. So this is an indication that there's an incentive to falsely misidentify the death as COVID, because everybody benefits, right? The hospital gets money if the death is COVID. The surviving family gets money if it's coded as COVID, and then obviously the funeral home's happy because they know they're going to get paid by the person because they get the $7,500. So it shows the fraud that could be going on in misidentifying deaths as COVID when they may be due to the vaccine or something else.
We had a house call at 6 o'clock in the morning on a Sunday morning, and I got the call from fire rescue that this person was deceased on the floor of the house, but he was COVID. And I immediately went, what? If he had COVID, what's he doing home? And but we gowned up, the three of us, and we all went over and, followed the procedures. And I was the lucky guy that got to talk to the family while the others were getting him packaged up to take the funeral home. And I asked him, I said, when did he have COVID? Oh, about 6 weeks ago. Was he doing all right here at home? Yeah, he was doing fine. No problems. Doctor said he was fine.
Hey, shout out my brother Poison Puppet in the house. What's good, Poison Puppet? Grand Rising. Much love to you and the family.
We had no complications. Had a funeral for him. For just family only. Went to the cemetery and buried him. And at the cemetery, the widow asked me, she says, do you have his death certificate yet? I said, no. It'll be coming from the medical examiner. It'll take a few days worth to get it back. And she said, oh. Well, the death certificate came back acute myocardial infarction, and COVID was never mentioned on the death certificate. The family got very upset because they had heard about the government announcement of if it was COVID-related death, they were going to get $7,500. All he had to do was produce a death certificate that mentioned COVID, and they'd get $7,500. They tried to get it changed, and he wouldn't change it.
Wow. And he actually went to the hospital and was diagnosed with COVID at the hospital at one time?
About 6 weeks before his passing.
Wow.
But he tested clean about 3 weeks before this.
Mm-hmm.
And Thomas, my father passed away right during this time in 2021, and they wouldn't let us go in the hospital. The whole thing. He had a stroke, unrelated. I mean, maybe it was related to the. I don't exactly know, but they wouldn't label it COVID, even though he had COVID. It had nothing to do with. Anyway, it was a whole mess, and so I've seen this in these different hospitals and how they're classifying this, and it's an enormous amount of fraud that had been going on with these.
Yeah, and actually overcounted, right, the number of COVID deaths, because a lot of deaths that were due to other things were actually assigned to COVID because, like I said, it made money for a lot of people.
Right.
Now, in this third section that we're going to take a look at, Bob and Dana, they confirmed that the white fibrous clots are, not just happening, but it's become a taboo subject. They can talk to individual other embalmers about the white fibrous clots and what they think it's caused by. But when they get in large groups like Facebook groups that they have, or when they get in their state funeral director associations and start talking about their annual conventions or in their quarterly newsletters, then it's become a taboo subject. And you'll hear Dana and Bob say sentences like, "Hey, I just stay away from the fireworks," or this gets way too political. So it's an indication that this is a taboo subject. But that's a problem, right, Clayton? Because it means if they don't tell us what's happening, these white fibrous clots are happening, then we, the American public, don't know what's going on, right? Because they're the only ones that see what's going on inside people's veins and arteries.
And so I'm just sitting back. I have some very good friends that are embalmers. One of them is going to be in the Iowa convention next week, and I know it's going to be brought up, and I stay away from the fireworks.
Yeah, well, we both, if you're a funeral director, there's even Facebook groups that we all can be a part of, and we all ask. It's a great thing where you're supposed to be able to ask each other questions.
Right.
But whenever it comes to the COVID stuff, just like everything, it's way too political, and things just take a turn instantly.
It goes south real fast. It really does.
And that's why I also cannot wait for these tests to be done. I didn't realize they were going to be out of the country. They're doing it, but to get the results on that.
Couldn't get a doctor in the United States to test.
No kidding.
Clayton, the last section I think we're going to take a look at, this basically is, again, Bob and Dana confirming that the white fibrous clots are actually still happening here in 2025. And what's interesting is Dana, he's both an embalmer and a funeral director. So he has an opportunity to talk to the families of the deceased. And he says now that whenever he finds the white fibrous clots, he's asking the family, the first question he asks them is, "Did your family member have COVID, the virus?" They say, "No." Then he asks them the critical question, "Did your loved one, the deceased, take the COVID vaccine?" He said, "Oh, yeah." So it's further confirmation that it's the jabs that are causing these white fibrous clots. In fact, Dana has a funny story with his doctor at the very end where he asked his doctor, he says, "Hey, should I take my latest COVID booster?" And the doctor basically says, "There's a reason we do not give the COVID vaccines at this clinic." So.
Wow. So, and I'm not at all saying.
I'm not either, but I'm just.
I know we all saw big clots. And I'm not saying it was from COVID or from the vaccine,
right?
Because I don't know.
No.
But it was definitely odd during that time. So we
still see them.
Yep, sure.
And I've kind of gotten a nasty little habit as a funeral director. If I see or I'm told, if I don't embalm the body, but say one of the other directors there does, he says, "Boy, I pulled a couple of those clots out again." I'll ask the family, "Well, did mom or dad ever suffer from COVID?" "No." And then I ask the question, "Were they vaccinated?" "Well, yeah." Mm-hmm. And I let it drop.
Right.
Yeah, hope everybody good enjoying this video, man.
And anytime you mess with the MRNDA, you're asking for trouble.
Sure.
And that's that. I went to my own personal physician for my Medicare check. I go once a year for. And I was sitting there, and he had COVID. I knew he did. I said, Bryce, do I need to take a COVID booster? And he looked me in the face. He says, number one, do you want to live or do you want to die? I said, well, I'd kind of like to stick around for a while. My life insurance is still good. And he said, there's a reason this clinic does not administer COVID vaccinations. And that was the end of the conversation.
Wow.
So I think he saw the light, shall we say.
Yep.
It's just, here's the thing that kind of shocks me, Clayton. It's wonderful these two gentlemen have come forward here in May of 2025 to talk about this.
My brother
But where
Charlie.
were they
What's
4
good?
years ago? When people like Richard
Enjoying the
Hirschman,
video.
John
Much
O'Looney,
love, Flat
just a
Motherfucking
few
Power
other
to the
embalmers
Flat
were coming
Power
out and
family.
talking
My
about
brother
this.
Charlie.
They could have used these two gentlemen to come forward 4 years ago when, this was a serious issue then still, right?
So the question is now, as you mentioned, these embalmers are still finding these white fibrous clots. Are they as dense? Are they as thick? Are they as problematic as they were 3 years ago? Like if you got the shot a few years ago, has this dissipated? Are they lessened? I'm just curious the severity of these.
Unfortunately, we believe not. Now, I'm in contact with Mr. Richard Hirschman. He's a trade embalmer from Alabama, does over 300 embalmings per year. Richard's still seeing them in about 40% of his corpses. And that's shocking to me because I was hoping that, most people took their last jabs way back in 2021. So you might figure that the percentage of corpses with the clots might be going down now. But they seem to be steady. In my last worldwide survey at the end of 2024, we saw them in about 27% of corpses worldwide in the 301 embalmers that responded. I've been trying to run a 2025 survey right now, Clayton. And unfortunately, last year I had 301 responses. This year so far, with the survey out there for about a month already, I only have about 50 responses, Clayton. I think the embalmers are starting to believe now that, hey, I've talked about this enough. They may be a little ashamed that they didn't come forward 4 years ago when they should have. So now they don't want to talk about it. It's become the new normal. So this is what I'm worried about. I'm worried about if we just keep letting this go and go and go, it's going to become the new normal. So I'll get back to you, though, when I get the results of this latest survey. But I'm pretty sure by now that we're probably not going to get the number of responses we got in previous years.
And finally, Thomas, I'll just, are we talking about the new COVID shots, like the ones that they're still pushing on television? You see them during NFL commercials with Travis Kelce telling everyone, John Legend, to go get your flu shot and your COVID shot. Like, are these as a result? Are these as a result of the newest round of shots, or it doesn't really matter? It doesn't matter if you got it now or a few years ago. It's all the same.
I don't think it matters because they're still using the same what's called DSPC lipid nanoparticle delivery system, and the modified mRNA inside the lipid nanoparticle is still pretty much the same as it was when they first brought out the vaccines 4 years ago. They really haven't made too many changes to it. And as you know, we from previous programs I've been on, basically both the spike protein that's produced by the vaccine and that phospholipid nanoparticle that carries the mRNA to the cells from the vaccine are combining with our natural blood clotting protein fibrinogen to cause it to turn into these bizarre rubbery polymers, these white fibrous clots instead.
And as we've had Dr. Peter McCullough on, who's talked about how to go through the spike protein detox process, we'll have a link to those interviews here in the show so people can check that out if they're curious, because I want to give people a solution. Like if they've taken this thing, they don't want to wind up on an embalmer's table. The best process about trying to get this removed from your body, right?
You're right, Clayton. In fact, before these things form, they're microclots, like I said first, but before they aggregate into these large white fibrous clots. Now, there was a paper that came out very recently that said that they did an in vitro study, in a petri dish, and they were able, using nattokinase, the natural supplement, to dissolve 84% of the microclots in that petri dish. So that's very promising, right? Hopefully, we can do the same in humans. So that means people could take nattokinase before, when they have the microclots, before they become these white fibrous clots. Because once they get to this size, then they have to be physically removed by endovascular specialists in what's called a cath lab using flexible catheters. They have to be physically removed. But the trick is to stop them before they become these white fibrous clots by taking things like nattokinase to break down the microclots.
All right. Thomas Havland, thank you for your incredible work on this, as always. And I think finally the dam is starting to break on this, I'm hoping. But of course, we still see television commercials pushing people to go out and get the COVID shots. And I mean, we've had Dr. Pierre Corey on the show who said these things need to be removed from.
Hey, shout out my sister, none of your business. Much love and
They're
respect.
that much of a danger, and you have these television
Hopefully
commercials still telling people to go
video,
get it.
man.
It's
Got one
criminal.
more video
I mean, to me, it's
review.
criminal at this point. It's been criminal the whole time. But now with so much information out there, how this is still allowed under the FDA is just mind-boggling to me. Thomas, great to have you on the show. Thank you so much for your tireless work on this.
Thank you, Clayton. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Hey, I hope y'all enjoyed that video, man, talking about the COVID-19, man. We're going to go over here to my brother Live and Learn, man. Out in nature, real quick. Hopefully everybody good, man.
Hard times came, I was still laughing, head on a swivel, life full of action. Update my resume, don't wanna be a has-been. Taking care of my family, couple fans clapping. I'ma be a legend, 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 I'ma be a legend. Hard times came, I was still laughing, head on a swivel, life full of action. Update my resume, don't wanna be a has-been. Taking care of my family, couple fans clapping. I'ma be a legend, 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 I'ma be a legend. Hard times came.
Yeah, this my brother Live and Learn out in nature, man.
Life full of action.
We're about networking and promoting.
Don't wanna be a
Got something you want to
taking
promote?
care of my family,
Email,
couple
text,
fans
and call.
clapping. I'ma be a legend, 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 I'ma be a legend. Hard times came, I was still laughing, head on a swivel, life full of action. Update my resume, don't wanna be a has-been. Taking care of my family, couple fans clapping. I'ma be a legend, 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 I'ma be a legend.
Hey, we going over here to my brother, executive session. Curve Service number one.
The Tale of Little
Lil
Wino,
Vino.
episode 1. Now this is giving a backdrop to some of the different characters that's involved in the Curve Serving universe. Now one of the characters that's prominently talked about is Little Wino. We're gonna give a backdrop on Little Wino. Now me growing up, I had like 4 or 5 best friends since like elementary. Well, why is that important? It's important because this is how you set up the root of the story. What's the root? You guys don't make gumbo? It's the base. Little Wino, we became friends, I want to say like first grade. Now I met him like when I'm in like kindergarten. But like the first grade is when I really started walking to elementary school with all the different kids on the block. You said, what are you talking about? Yeah, because in kindergarten, I wasn't allowed to walk to school with the kids on the block. No, my mama took me to school and dropped me off and picked me up. But by the first grade, no, all that was over. My mama was like, hey, get dressed. Hey, all the little kids is about to take off to walk to school. You better go find you a crowd to jump in, or you can be walking by your fucking self. Yeah, that was the thing when I was a kid. It was about everybody trying to get up, get dressed, eat your cereal, and get outside so you can jump into one of these packs of kids that's walking down the street. Because there's all kind of packs of kids walking down the street. Now, one of the first pack of kids I was walking down the street with was me, Little Wino, Ken Dog, Murdoch, Skeeter. There was other kids watching us that was 2, 3, 4 years older than us that went to elementary school with us. You know, Jap them walking with us, my homie Lynn, they're walking with us. They're paying attention. They're making sure we don't get too wild, right? The parents trust them. We will walk with the other kids, but we might take a different direction. We might cut through an alley, you know, take a side street, get a little privacy. For some of the older kids that's all up in our business trying to give us directions, right? They're trying to be responsible. And we wanted to go in the alley in the mornings because we wanted to be able to hop into people's yards, you know what I'm saying, and get a tangerine, get some loquats, right? This was our number one mission. Now this is gonna bring us in to the story of Little Wino. Early in the morning, Little Wino was always one of the first kids out in the neighborhood, you know, saying, hey, let's go, let's get to walking. Because we always wanted to get to school a little earlier. Yeah, we wanted to go to the grocery store. We had a, what was the name of the grocery store? Was it ABC's? Maybe it was ABC's. But it was a grocery store on the way to school. We love to stop at the grocery store, right? I learned this from Little Wino. Little Wino always said, come on, hurry up, let's go. Because we want to go out our way a couple of blocks so we can go to this grocery store. Why does Little Wino want to go to the grocery store? Because he wants to get some free breakfast. Yeah, see, either you're going to hit the alleys or you're going to go out your way and you're going to hit the ABC grocery store on your way to school. Yeah, and on your way there, when you get there, you're going to walk into the fruit section, you're going to grab a couple of grapes, you're going to eat them. Yeah, you might even open up, you know, one of the little cereal bar boxes and grab you a little cereal bar out of there and start and put it in your pocket. Yeah, we were little thieves. That's right. Yeah, we want to steal something on the way to school. That was the number one mission. That was the mission in the morning. Not all the time, but most times. Because sometimes we wouldn't go to the store because we didn't want them to get too, you know, up on us. But like once a week, we'd go to the store, you know, buy something small out the store and be eating while we're buying something small. This is the game I got from Little Wino on the way to school. He always, so you got to remember, Little Wino, although we're tight as thieves, inseparable. Ever since the first, second grade, there's no separating me, Little Wino, Ken Dog, Skeeter, and a few more characters. There's no separating us. But there's age gaps. I'm the baby. Ken Dog's a year older than me. Murdoch's a year older than me. Little Wino's 2 years older than me. Skeeter's a year older than me. So whatever they say and whatever they're down with, I'm down with. We was all a crew and we all had different relationships for different reasons. Little Wino was probably the first house I ever spent over outside of my house on the block. Little Wino moved onto the block probably a couple months after us. All of us moved onto the block, I want to say around kindergarten, maybe to the first grade. By the first grade, all these characters I've named was on the block. Little Wino had two older brothers. One of his older brothers was already a full-fledged gangbanger. He was a West Side Crip. I believe he was from Underground. He never hung in the neighborhood. When they moved over there, we was kids and come outside to play. He was always get dressed, come outside, say what's up to us, and he got on a bus and he went back to the West Side. So Little Wino, older brothers that was into the gangs, they never really hung out with the guys in the neighborhood. They never, got a chance to get to know the different guys in the neighborhood. Because they was always on the bus and back to the West Side somewhere, hanging out with the Underground. I would spend the night over Little Wino house a lot as a child. It was one of the first times I ever seen parents have a real black fight, or what we would say today, a nigger fight. So let me give you a little background on the kind of household Little Wino grew up in. Little Wino's mom is like my auntie. To this day, there's only a handful of women that my mom will call her sister, right? About 5 or 6 of them. And I don't mean like her blood sisters, but like her girlfriends. Yeah, that she put them right on the same level as her blood sisters. Some of them she will put above her blood sisters, to be honest with you, because that's how tight of a relationship she has with them. In no certain order, Little Wino's mom, my Aunt Mary, is one of them. My Aunt Gina, who we call my Thea, she's one of them. My Aunt Minnie would be one of them. My Aunt Teresa would be one of them. There's plenty of them that my mom would call her sister. There's some that was her sister originally, but they may have fell out. Like my Auntie Jackie. There's some that my mom may not call like her sister to this day, but she trusts them more than she trusts anybody in the world when it comes to her child. Like my Auntie Terry Ann. Like my mom would trust my Auntie Terry Ann to make decisions for me as a child over anybody she knew, including her blood sisters. That's how much trust she had in my Auntie Terry Ann. And that wasn't even my blood auntie. Little Wino's mom was one of them. So I was allowed to spend the night over Little Wino's house anytime I wanted to. All my Aunt Mary had to do was come say, hey, he's spending the night over my house. She didn't even have to ask. She just had to inform. And sometimes, if my mom wasn't around, she'd just say, hey, come on with me. I'll let your mom know later that you're rolling with me. Yeah, she would tell one of the other ladies in the neighborhood, hey, tell her that he's gone with me. That's how it would go down with Little Wino's mom. That's how close they were as far as trusting each other's children. Little Wino could spend the night over my house with no questions. Never a question. He ain't got to ask. He would just inform. Like, hey, auntie, I'm staying the night. My mom would be like, all right. Yeah, that's how we got out. One night, I'm spending the night over Little Wino house. We get up early in the morning, watching some cartoons. Back in those days, we would get up at 5:36 in the morning. We had cartoons we had to watch. Speed Racer, Felix the Cat. Okay, you know what? I'll stop. I'm doing too much. I understand. Let me bag up. Let's stick to the story. One night I spent the night over Little Wino house. We're probably like in the first grade, second grade at the most. We eating cereal early in the morning, watching Speed Racer. And his mom and his pops gets into an argument. Now, as most nigga households, this isn't his blood pops, it's his step pops. But as children, we don't know no difference. This is your pops. He's the man in the house. He's telling everybody what to do. He's pops. And to this day, I look at him as my uncle. We're sitting there eating cereal early in the morning watching Speed Racer. Little Wino's mother and pops get into a heated argument, a explosive argument. Words are flying around where the children are starting to look up like, hey, what's going on? But it's one of those real nigga arguments where they don't even care that the kids are sitting there. Everybody ego is involved. Everybody wants to get their point across. Uncle is saying some wild shit out of his mouth. Auntie is saying some wild shit. Eventually, Uncle says, enough. Shut the fuck up. Yeah, that's how bad it got. I looked over, kind of to get Uncle to see my face to let him know, like, hey, I'm scared. The kids want you to see their face so you can have an opportunity to kind of say, oh, it's okay, don't worry about it, you know, and check your ego. But they was already too far gone. There wasn't no checking the ego at this point. No, Uncle was hot and Auntie was hot. And somebody had to win this battle. So both of them is going off talking crazy. So eventually, Uncle stood up. And he says, I said, shut the fuck up, woman. She said, yeah, you can't tell me shit. You better watch who the fuck you talking to. Auntie standing on her business. Uncle standing on his business. Now they're starting to get physically close to each other. Now we're getting nervous. Uncle punched Auntie in the stomach. Boom! I said, shut the fuck up. I looked directly at Little Wino. At this time, his nickname isn't Little Wino, but you guys already know the character. So I look at Little Wino. Little Wino has a look in his face like he's scared. He has never seen something like this before. What do you think Auntie Mary did? She shut the fuck up. The uncle said, that's it. Now get the fuck out of my face. She nodded her head to say, okay. Uncle had one of those recliner chairs, you know, that only one person can sit in. He went to sit back down in his chair and he told all of us, sit down, don't worry about him. So we had a little fight. I'm sorry, everybody relax, sit down. So we all sat down quietly. Now nobody wants to eat the cereal. And Mary goes back into the kitchen quietly. She doesn't say anything. Uncle's not saying anything. He's just sitting there in his recliner chair with a frown on his face. We're all looking at the TV, looking back over our shoulder at Uncle, looking back to the TV. Auntie Mary walks back into the scene. She's holding a big old pot of oatmeal, hot oatmeal. It's bubbling. It's boiling. Y'all know how this story goes, right? Anybody who grew up in a nigga family, you know how this story ends. Yeah, Aunt Mary walked right up to Uncle while he was sitting there in his chair, nice and comfortable. He had picked his paper back up, was starting to read his paper, kind of put us in check. Everybody pay attention, watch the TV. Don't worry about it. That's over with. Everybody chill the fuck out. And Mary wasn't chilling out. Nope. No, she had vengeance on her mind. See, Aunt Mary, she wasn't the type of woman that can take abuse. She wasn't built for that. No, she was progressive. She was a futuristic black woman. She wasn't down with that 1970s and 1960s and 1950s nigga abuse household. No, she wasn't with all that. No, she walked right up with a big old pot. Because I didn't know what she was finna do with the pot. I looked over, I saw her walking up behind Uncle with the pot. Me and little Wino, we both seen it. And I was looking. And Aunt Mary walked up, I never forget. She had that big old pot. And she poured a whole pot on the back of Uncle's head, neck, and back. Yeah, right on the back of his head, right on the back of his neck, and right on his back. I mean, he jumped out that chair like a long-tailed cat sitting next to a rocking chair that went backwards. Yeah, you ever seen a rocking chair go backwards and a cat is sitting next there and the cat's tail is underneath the rocking chair leg and the cat jumps up and says, "Row!" Yeah, that's what happened. That hot oatmeal hit Uncle the back of his hair, the back of his neck, the top of his shoulders, all down the top of his spine. Oh, man, Uncle jumped out that chair. Oh, shit. He was doing the Indian dance. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Uncle was doing the Indian dance. When she
Hey, we're
walked in
gonna
there
do
and she
one more
poured
story after
all
this, and
over the
I'm gonna
back of
shut
his
it
head
down,
and
man.
his
Shout
neck
out to all of
and
y'all,
his
man.
shoulder.
I appreciate all y'all
Let me
support,
tell you
man.
something. To
I
this
will be
day,
back.
I am afraid to hit a woman in the stomach. I don't believe in hitting women or abusing women to this day because it's a scene that is stuck in my head. Yes, I remember the look on Uncle's face, how big his eyes was, the shock, the fear, the pain. He was screaming, yelling. And as he was screaming, trying to gain his composure, trying to pull his shirt up, what you think my Aunt Mary did? Yeah, she went to cracking him over the head with the barrel. Yeah, as he's yelling like a fucking Indian, ooh, ay, 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 ooh, wee, 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 ay, 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 ay. She can missing and trying to hit him over the head with the barrel. Bam, bam, bam. He's trying to run into the other room and snatch his shirt off and protect his head. It was a mess. Yeah, see, that is the household little Wino grew up in. Since I can remember, my Aunt Mary always had a job. My Aunt Mary, she's had a job my whole life. Yeah, see, little Wino mama was the one who used to take us to Magic Mountain, Knoxbury Farm, Disneyland. We went everywhere with her. She always had a job. She just had a son that didn't give a fuck, little Wino. But this is the kind of household he grew up in, right? This is why he didn't give a fuck. This is the end of episode 1, the background on little Wino. We're going to go into some more characters going soon. Stick
Shout
in.
out to
Be
sponsor.
careful. I'll be back.
Executive session, man. We will be back with another curve server. We're going over here real quick and show how they stealing homes in Brooklyn, man. How they stealing homes in Brooklyn. Then we're
It's
gonna
never
shut
been
it
easier
down,
to start a podcast than with Riverside. First, go to riverside.fm and open an account. When you're ready to record, just hit record to capture high-quality audio and video, all from the comfort of, well, anywhere. Even if the only camera you have is on your phone, with Riverside, you'll still look like a pro. The equipment doesn't matter. You'll get a professional-looking podcast using anything you already have at home. When it comes to editing, it's truly idiot-proof. Even with zero experience, you can create content like an experienced editor using Riverside's AI tools and intuitive editing features. Get transcriptions automatically and use them to edit just like a doc. Or use the chapter timeline, which makes it easier to skim and scan. Ready to share? It's okay if you don't have an audience yet. Everyone needs to start somewhere, and Riverside has the perfect tools to help you reach them. Like live streaming or automated social clips using AI to create engagement on YouTube Shorts, TikTok, and Instagram Reels. Your podcast really is just a click away with Riverside. Try it now. It's free.
Turns out you should never sue the driver who crashed into you after a car accident. There's a much better way you could get paid a way bigger check without suing, without going to court, and without dealing with insurance directly. Not many people know this, but there's more than one way to get paid after an accident that doesn't involve court or insurance games. Here's the thing. Most people assume they know their options after an accident. Insurance or lawsuit. That's it. Pick one and deal with the consequences. But what if there was a third option? One that could get you more money than insurance and get it faster than court? Would you want to at least know if that's possible? If you've been in any car accident in the past year, even as a passenger, there's something you should know. Those two traditional options aren't your only choices. Let me break down why the traditional options don't work as well as people think. Insurance lowballs you. That's their job. Pay you as little as possible and move on. Most people accept it because they don't know there's a better way. Court takes forever. 12 to 18 months.
The NYPD, along with the courts, are working in coordination with predominantly Jewish property developers to steal homes and evict families, including the elderly and children, out onto the streets.
Ma'am, just know I'm not against you. I'm just here to do my job. Hello? Hey, what's up? Yeah, let's see what happens. Oh, yeah, it's posted on her door. I'm probably gonna need PD, but let's see.
The NYPD, along with the courts, are working in coordination with predominantly Jewish property developers to steal homes and evict families, including the elderly and children, out onto the streets.
What marshal you are? I sent you a cease and desist for you not to come here and harass me, and you still here telling me you're about to evict me in the middle of the cold.
Exposing them not only to carceral systems, displacement, and homelessness, but also to the extreme police brutality of the NYPD.
You can open the door. I'm not gonna step in until I explain everything to you. It's a private house. First and second floor. I'm not sure.
Listen to the language this criminal marshal is using against Carmela here. He's literally sicking the NYPD on her.
She's inside barricaded in the front side.
No, I'm just, because I already know.
This is the language they use before they break down your door, arrest you, involuntarily commit you, or just straight up kill you.
Let me just ask you, are you here by yourself? Are you home by yourself? Okay, how many people are we talking? Can I talk to you?
They told me we can get something.
Seems like it.
And with the installation of Zionist billionaire real estate heiress Jessica Tisch, the NYPD has begun conducting illegal evictions with militarized SWAT teams.
He gearing up. I just asked what's going on in the building because they have elderly people here. Why is he getting geared up like this? But he's putting on tactical gear.
Restraining orders mean nothing to the NYPD, who will still come and throw families out. And then protect the thieves as they sledgehammer the homes in front of the owners.
Don't put your ass back. Get the fuck out. Get your nasty ass out. Come here and you threatening to arrest her for her property. Break everything. No more walls. Look what they did. Mother of falling evil.
Wow.
And they walked out of here. Come on. Captain.
They refuse to take police reports to cover their tracks.
There's no report to me. Excuse me, I'm trying to talk. No, but you're wrong. Okay. There's no report to me.
No, he's walking away.
And then retaliate against the victims by showing up with even more police to terrorize them the next day.
I sent him a cease and desist for the marshals, and he still came here and harassed me. How you came to my house? Oh, we have cameras everywhere, so you will find a complaint against you guys.
Eric Gonzalez, the Brooklyn DA, finally granted a meeting for over 80 victims of deed theft yesterday, but then put them off at the last moment.
He's the district attorney. You can give us a ring to tell him to stop it now, and you know it. Stop treating us like a slave. Stop it. Just stop these pictures right now.
Why? These are his donors. This is state-sponsored terrorism against Black and brown communities in New York, and it is completely routine.
They denied us to do the police report of what happened on yesterday. There's a TRO, nobody's supposed to be at the house. We went to file a police report, he refused to give the police report, and then he came here today to get all of us out the house. The same sergeant.
There's no report to me.
No one won't believe that if I don't say it and show it.
What's your thoughts? Please be respectful with your comments. Also, please click the like, click the notification bell, and subscribe to this channel.
Listen, Genesis chapter 11 verse 10 explains the genealogy of Shem. Shem was a black man in Africa. If you repeat this fact, Genesis 14 verse 13, Abraham steps on the scene. Being a descendant of Shem, which is a fact, means Abraham too was black. Abraham, born in the city of a black man, called Nimrod, grandson of Ham. Ham had 4 sons. One was named Canaan. Here, let me do some explaining. Abraham, Isaac was the... Jacob had 12 sons, for real, and these were the children of Israel. According to Genesis chapter 10, these were the children of Israel.
Last video, y'all. Black farmers
representing
expose
black
Trump
farmers across the
$12
country
billion
opting
scheme.
out of President Trump's $12 billion Farmer Bridge Assistance Program. Action News 5 Sydney Gray heard from the organization and explains why.
This is where the Black Farmers and Agriculturalists Association is based here in Memphis. This group represents thousands of black farmers all across the country, and its president is calling out this particular funding, saying that it's racist.
Ordinarily, BFO would not be indifferent to the plight of all farmers.
But President Thomas Burrell says his organization had to take a stance against President Trump's new $12 billion Farmer Bridge Assistance Program.
In light of circumstances and events that have happened over the last several years, culminating in denying African American farmers and the sons and daughters of African American farmers the same rights and privileges that now the administration says it is going to make sure that it's guaranteed to farmers in general.
President Trump announced the new aid Monday. The money would be paid in late February.
We're going to make the farmers so strong, and I'm not even talking about financially, because they just want to be able to produce what they can produce, and we're going to make them so strong that it will be indeed a golden age for farmers.
But Burrell says the U.S. has not entered into trade agreements with African countries, nor does the $12 billion include farmers who harvest tobacco, sugarcane, peanut, pork, and livestock. Many of those farmers are black.
African Americans owned 20 million acres of land in 1910, but as a result of systemic discrimination, have lost virtually all of that land.
Burrell also notes $4 billion meant for minority farmers by the Biden administration due to discrimination. Money he says never made it to black farmers because white farmers, he says, filed lawsuits to stop the payments.
I think that it's time that fairness becomes, in a very simple word, something that the government would embrace. Fairness.
It's not a matter of don't give it to A. The question is, if you're going to give it to A, why are you not going to give it to B?
In downtown Memphis, Sydney Gray, Action News 5.
Now, BIFA plans to file an injunction against the Trump administration to stop the payments. In response from the White House, they say, quote, the president's announcement reflects the president's commitment to helping our farmers who will have the support they need to bridge the gap between Biden's failures and the president's successful policies taking effect. Burrell said he'd be more than willing to meet with the president to discuss a solution.
And look, you already know on this channel we hold racist Caucasian people accountable, because if we don't, who will? If you don't like black people, black issues, black talks, get to stepping. Since 1910, black farmers were driven off their land through violence, biased courts, and government discrimination. White mobs, unfair foreclosures, and denied loans, especially by the USDA, made survival nearly impossible. Millions of acres were lost, destroying black generational wealth and reducing black land ownership from a major share to less than 1% today. Make that make sense. And I keep telling y'all over and over and over again, there's nothing new under the sun. These people have always been our original haters. Didn't have the audacity to tell black Americans you're lazy. Didn't have the audacity to tell black Americans stop looking for handouts. Didn't have the audacity to tell black Americans, oh, get over the past. All along, they've been doing shady things to hold our people back. All along, they've been the ones getting handouts all along. I swear to God, I'm about to spaz out in this video, but before I do, run the goddamn tape.
So the tragic answer to this question is that most of them don't make it work. Like, the population of black farmers has been declining way faster than the population of white farmers. And a lot of that is because a lot of those white farmers did everything they could to exclude us from the welfare programs that they depend on. Now, black farmers did a lot of things to kind of try to get around it. Who cares money? Like invent the CSA so that the community could give money ahead of time to farmers because USDA wouldn't pay for their operating loans. But when you have a community that is already economically oppressed, think Black Wall Street, think Red Summer, all that stuff, there's a limited amount of prosperity that's going to come from, black dollars trading back and forth. So while the innovations that black farmers made were able to save some farms, and it's probably the reason that any black farm still exists, it wasn't enough to keep black farm closures from outpacing everybody else's. So in the end, black farmers still deserve and need access to the socialistic programs that keep all farms afloat.
And you already know what I say. Make that make sense. And every time we mention the Red Summer of 1919, every time we mention Black Wall Street, people get uptight. They hate hearing us talk about our past, what happened in history, but they never tell the other races to stop talking about their history. They come to this country and they want to learn the Caucasian history. They want to learn that shit. They want to be a part of that shit. They never tell them to shut up, but they love to tell us to shut up. They love to tell us, oh, that's the past. They act like this stuff never happened. They act like these evil ass people didn't do everything they can do to hold our people back. When they saw us making progress, they did everything they can do to try to stop us over and over and over again. Tell me I'm lying. And this article is by Action 5 News. It was published December 12, 2025. Black Farmers Group opts out of President Trump's $12 billion aid program. The $12 billion program does not include farmers who harvest tobacco, sugarcane, peanuts, pork, and livestock. Many of those farmers are black, he said. African Americans owned 20 million acres of land in 1910, but as a result of systematic discrimination, have lost virtually all of that land, he said. The association president also referenced $4 billion meant for minority farmers by the Biden administration due to discrimination. Money, he said, never reached black farmers after white farmers filed lawsuits to stop the payments. Make that make sense. So recently, these racist ass Caucasian farmers, they was on the news begging Trump for help. They was praying to Trump for help. But behind closed doors, they was filing lawsuits against the black farmers so the black farmers wouldn't get any aid. $4 billion. That money was owed to them. They was filing lawsuits so they couldn't get that money. I told y'all the game is cold, but this the cold part. Their racism runs deep in their veins. This shit ain't new. This been going on. Matter of fact, check this out. The Red Summer of 1919 wasn't a riot. It was a racial terror. Black Americans, including war veterans, were attacked for demanding dignity, work, and equality. Communities were burned. Families were unalived, and the state often stood by or joined in. Make that make sense. And how ironic, none of this stuff is in our history books. None of this stuff is taught in school. Look at all the stuff they did to our people to try to stop us, to try to stop our progress. And they weren't gangster. They just had the U.S. government and the U.S. Army on their side. But the rabbit hole gets even deeper. Check this out. During the Great Depression, many farmers suffered, but the system didn't respond equally. White farmers were far more likely to receive government loans and protections, while black farmers were excluded, pushed off their land, and erased. Both struggled, only one was helped back up. Make that make sense. And that's why they called it the Roaring 20s. Of course, you're going to roar and thrive in the 1920s after you stole our land, 20 million acres of land that black Americans owned, and they stole that. They took that, you know, and our people fought back. Don't think our people never fought back. We fought back. But how are you going to fight back against the U.S. Army? How are you going to fight back against the U.S. government and these people at the same goddamn time? See, they don't talk about that. They don't talk about the part where we fought back, but we did. We did. But they had the army on their side. They had they had the whole system on their side. So that's why they thrived in the 1920s, all the way up until the Great Depression. So when I tell y'all, we don't ask for handouts. We don't get handouts. We have to earn everything. It's no such thing as a DEI for a black person. We have to own everything in this country. It been that way. They the ones that's been getting handouts since 1910. They've been getting government assistance, but they really mad at us because they had a 400-year head start and we still running circles around them. No matter what they did to us, slavery, the crack era, we still running circles around them, and they mad at that. They can never stop that. That's why they telling you, oh, your college degree means nothing. That's why they're telling you, oh, nursing is no longer a profession, because they have to do whatever they can do since the beginning of the time history. They have to do whatever they can do to keep black people down, to keep holding us back so they can keep up, so they can catch up. They have to keep knocking us back so they can catch up, because we always run in circles around them. No matter what they do to our people, we always find a way out, and they hate that shit. So shout out to the black farmers, man, for standing on business and not taking that money. If we all can't get it, we don't want it. I keep telling y'all, the game is cold, son. I'm out.
We've got great news for seniors. The Social Security Administration has made a small burial fund available to every senior citizen who qualifies, but it's not enough. So the state has a
Comirnaty, which is Pfizer's vaccine, noted biodistribution.
Hey, I appreciate everybody's support, man. We're gonna close out like we always do, man. Playing some music and shouting y'all out, man. Playing some music and shouting y'all out, man. Hey, shout out to Rum Ham, Dominique, Earth to Wiz, Keith Lamont, Poison Puppet, Old Dude, None of Your Business, Charlie. DeWanda Williams, Poison Puppet, Mama's Love, Old Dude, T. Cortez, The Enemy Public, my brother Black Wolf, Alexis B, Gigi, Chill Will, Hurricane. Shout out to all of y'all. Nate the Great. Appreciate that super chat, brother. We're gonna close it out with some music, man. Get on up out of here. Like we always do. I'm gonna go. I gotta go get them money. Fuck. Let's go, man. We're gonna close it out with my nigga Dan. Let's go, man. Nobody told
Of the people behind the bars. You feel me?
Now you talking to me.
The goddess of love, hey. The goddess of love, love.
Now you talking to me.
The goddess of love, hey. The goddess of love, love.
Now you talking to me.
The goddess of love, hey. The goddess of love, love.
Now you talking to me.
The goddess of love, hey. The goddess of love, love. You feel me? You feel me?
Well, you know, it's so despicable. And think about what kind of monsters take a horrible tragedy like this, a personal tragedy that breaks everybody's hearts. Take a tragedy like this and use it to advance some weird political agenda.
Greatness walked in the building, I did you miss me? Flat earth don't mean niggas live on the frisbee. Niggas still believe in religion and watch suffering. Niggas put their faith in a system that don't fuck with them. Black gloves cover my hands, committing homicide. Memories plotting revenge, it left me traumatized. Coming from the bottom and trying to get to the
nobody
other
told y'all
side.
they
The
love
greatest
y'all, OG
motivation in
understanding
life,
love y'all.
watching
Power
my
to the
mother cry.
motherfucking
Big
people, man.
corporations still
One day we
consider
gonna
it
take our
slaves.
power back,
Freedom
man.
got a price, they
Let's
call it minimum wage. The money make predators, these descendants that pray. But we ain't never done.
I will
New
be
beginnings
back.
await. If you ain't fucking with me now, you
I
really
will
think
be
I
back.
need y'all to roller coaster ride of life. It's kinda like a seesaw, but when you
Love
get
you
to
too, my
this
brother.
view, everything
Appreciate all
that
of
seems
y'all.
small. It even got these bitches diving mouth first to these balls. Man, shit change when I get in the V. Cause I just let my ego drive when I sit in the seats. I mean, I used to be a bummy nigga, simple and clear. Then I cleaned up and turned into the pimp of the year. Any nigga harming a child is a terrorist. Niggas still believe in the book.
Need a
therapist. You fly, but you catching the bus. This shit embarrassing. Quick to say you stacking them bucks. This shit hilarious. Niggas thought homie was soft, but he a block nigga. Quiet ones always let off. You gotta watch niggas. Legend is 12 was thirsty and tried to stop niggas. Same cat, him and his mans turned
Old
into
dude,
cop
appreciate
killers.
you, old dude. Like I said, I will be back. I just want to do a quick little tap in, do my promotions, man, and play some music. And mainly shout out each and
Hey
every
yo,
one
the
of y'all.
chosen one, light skinned nigga, yeah, the golden one. Father to the fire with this shit. I control the sun. Niggas did the double cross thing. Got his ball sling, put the barrel under his chin, and made his thoughts ring. But fuck the government, the way it stands. Every branch attached to it, all the way to Japan. I hope niggas break from it any way that you can. It only take a few steps to walk away from the plan. Shit, I hope niggas wake up. Learn we gotta win. School shooting made the news. They turning into a trend. They wanna keep you dumb and blind. Vote for your favorite crooks. Always for the lesser evil. Never for the greater good. Can't sleep, one eye open like a cyclops. Can't believe none of they truth. This shit is psyops. The sunset and sunrise. Good mornings turn to goodbyes. Meeting at the funeral service. That's when the love dies. Father kills 2-year-old. Now that's a monster. Woman shot her husband on live. He need a doctor. Homie didn't make it, of course. See, that's that girl lost. She did that in front of their kids. And the world saw. It's been a few years in this world. Been on some crazy shit. Desensitized the mind. They made this shit exist. I'm just trying to tell you the truth.
That's the way it is. Good politics part 4. My name Dangerous. Man, shout out to sponsors. Each and every one of y'all, man. Like I like to close out. Nobody told y'all they love y'all. OG and the family love y'all, man. I will be back. Peace. Flat motherfucking power to the Flat Power family.